We go, lights ahead of the drivers. It's the 9th time for a round 1 in Division 4 with a Red Bull on pole. Williams beside him. The lights are out. We're racing in Australia. Good start by P1. Good start by P3. I think it might be a Red Bull battle going towards turn 1. Karanwin defending down the inside. He may have held off one. He's got a better start. He's got the second one. Karanwin takes the lead, followed by Triangular Game. And then Tycho, who's held on to P3, is going to crash behind. I think it's a McLaren in the wall. And that is not ideal. Virtual safety car at turn 1. And that looks like a big pile up at the back.
We have got a bit more you can use. He's got a little bit slight overspeed now because of it. They are going side by side. He's got one. He's got two now. Switching to the inside against the Alpine. Side by side in a very dangerous 9-10. Keep it back, switching. Now he's holding on with the overspeed. This is ridiculous racing already on lap 2 coming from Div 4.
We to look to the front.
Into turn 11. Side by side, he's on the inside, hanging it around. Oh, the Alpine is defending beautifully right now.
Lassiter as well, burning his battery. He comes down the inside of turn 4. Heavy on the brakes against the Haas. Bit of wheel rubbing there. Going towards the first sector. Just about in great track position. Great positioning there by Vaxi to hold off the Williams.
But P5, P6 and P7 all scrapping, having a bit of a fight and a change between the positions. It's yeah, I'm gonna go back on the inside with the Williams looking at the back, side by side. Plenty of space given, must be said, respectful racing at all times. Getting through the wheel banging through turn 12 up to 13, and they've managed to sort themselves out. Fantastic entertainment already on display. Nico looking really racy here, must be said. He's got nice, straight down the inside, speaking of which, having another look down turn 11, hasn't quite got the commitment. There's a wee bit of wheel banging, but to be honest, I don't think that's anything to write home about. But behind us, Vaxi's gone through a move down Michael Lewis before turn 12. Really impressive there. I think that was a bit of a battery surprise, spring out the corner, but you'll see that gap just doesn't come down. They're up to 3/10 behind Lemon. I think Lemon's holding back to keep Tycho in the blue mode and hold off Nico. I think either the Red Bull TP's commanded this or both drivers are aware of the pace of that V-Carb right now as he's looking on the outside this time. Has he got enough to get there? He is alongside, pushed off slightly. I think that's just enough left.
Experienced drivers as here comes Nico again, looking down the inside of turn 3. Late on the brakes, he's a nose there. Oh, bit of a rear lock there. That's unsettled the car on Apex. Still not allowed to move. Fantastic from Tycho, just not allowing the V-Carb a chance. Now the best management between these drivers. Oh, and there's Vaxi! Vaxi's in the wall!
Wide turn 9-10 on wing damage on both sides. I caught that myself. He just got a complete loss of grip as he went through the corners. The tyres did not bite down as he flung the car in there, and it just slid out wide, hit the wall, rebounded across the track, and that's going to be a very early stop and wing damage repair.
You're going for it.
And Red Bull is flat earlier. Nico's going to get the overspeed here. This has to be it. It has to be chance now. Bit early on the brakes, and he's done it before the corner. Well done. As we said, build up a lap or two, build a bit more juice, and get that move on. But Tycho's come straight back at him into turn 12. Wow, this battery nonsense is fantastic entertainment, but ridiculous Mario Kart racing. I can't believe what I'm watching out here, Tyrrell. You can see Nico's already got a double of the advantage of XRS, and we might see him move into turn 3 here as he goes wide. One goes outside, one goes inside. Kind of hang it around there. Tycho super late on the brakes, and ooh, that might now be starting to see the cracks starting to appear in Tycho. Is he feeling the pressure? Because I don't know if that one was legal. That one seemed to be maybe over the line.
Paz is burning everything he can.
He is burning. Here we go, 3 wide.
Going for the inside on both of them, not quite, but here comes the V-Carb down the inside of Tycho. Bit of contact between the two of them, but still, Tycho managing to hold on to that P3.
Opting to go for the tyres at the end of the race.
Oh, it was an Audi.
And
that's, that was
Audi round.
That was an Audi almost round, managed to hold it, and that's going to be Lassiter's blessings. That's one of the mobile chicanes out of his way. And now it's just going to be Yeetmex who's blocking him between him and Tycho to try and get back into that fight for the win. Or at least chasing down the front back. They're coming out the pits.
Wait.
This is going to be close going on the exit. He's going to get around the outside of the Mercedes. And he does get ahead of Michael Louis. But now going to use that battery to good effect to get past Yeetmex and potentially get past Nico. He's going to get boxed into the wall. Nico gets round. Oh, the Williams is going for it round the outside of turn 3. That's a fantastic move from Lassiter.
Good move. 10, 11 laps. And yeah, here we go. Alfie's gone for it round the outside. Just left enough space. Still fighting it from the Alpine. Late on the brake. Super impressive on how old the tyres are. But yeah, just hasn't got the mechanical grip to fight these tyres. And immediately lets his teammate pass. That was actually quite tactical from the Alpine side. I got to respect it. And yeah, here we go. Moving chicane now into turn 1. And suddenly it's becoming a lot clearer what the tactics was. The Haas goes straight down the inside on the Alpine, looking for it, not hanging around, not interested in playing these slow you down games. Straight past the Alpine, going to dive back into turn 3. I think they are just about alongside. Can't quite get there. Haas has to use all the space, and all has been a mistake, and that's going to ruin all the game plan. Aero 10 seconds in the pit. Is this going to be the end of his race, or are we just a mistake as they change tires?
Very potentially. I'm sure the Haas are relieved that Yeetmek is out of the way, but look at Walker go. He's got one of them. Can he potentially get a second going into the chicane? All around the outside goes Neon to hold on to the position. And a bit of teamwork there by the American outfit to hold off Walker. And good defense there in this battle for the edge of the top 10. Of course, we scored down to 15th here, but it's still very solid points to be here. Oh, round one. Can he get around the outside? Oh, not quite, but he does get one.
Gorgeous shot.
But here comes Neon.
Haas going to come back in around the outside, trying to do what he just did to his teammate. And oh, that's beautiful from Neon. You want to try that on my teammate? I'll do it to you in the next corner. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Losing the top end speed. Walker has got the battery on. He is going for it. He's round the outside, has got the line. Is he got enough to hold on there? Oh, he squeezed a little bit. That might be crowding from back. So he's going to be very, very careful. He's leaving a full cars with there on the outside, especially when there's grass.
He's looking to burn it now, though. No charging here. He's going to try and get down the inside of Tycho at turn 3. Being a lot braver this time. Down the inside. He's still will-to-will going towards turn 4. Now he has the outside. How much space will the Red Bull leave? Not too much. And off the track goes the V-Carb. But they keep it in a straight line. And that was aggressive defense by Tycho, but it did work. And he holds on to P3. I'm sure Nico's not going to be too happy about that.
We are seeing now Tycho's defense is ramping up and up as this race gone on. I must say now, I think we are starting to cross some lines in terms of the rule book. We are going side by side again on the way into 910. Has he got the overspeed to get it done before 910? He has.
But here comes Nico already looking for a move going towards the chicane. He's got the outside going towards 9. We've got a lovely camera angle here. Around the outside, he's a whole car ahead of the apex of the corner. And Nico up to P2. He's dispatched both Red Bulls. But will there be a counter attack going towards turn 11? He hasn't got the blue moves. That might cost him. Here you go. Down the inside. Going towards turn 11. Late on the brakes. He's ahead of the apex. Will he leave space? There's loads of space left. Maybe a bit too much. And Nico gets ahead. Stays ahead. And he's up to P2.
Really get that foot down and have the speed out the exit he wants.
Comes Laston down the inside of turn 9. Oh, we've been contact. And Laston hits the outside of the Red Bull. Into the wall they go. And a mistake from Laston. He went for a move and he's taken out one of the Red Bulls. They will not be happy with that. Oh, a bit of contact on the rejoin the corner. Tycho is not happy. And he's given himself a 10-second penalty. Oh, and it's hit the Williams round. And I don't think Tycho has helped himself there. He might pick up a penalty. Unsportsmanlike conduct there.
Does need to be careful there. Make sure he's holding his line in the braking zone.
You can see how slow he is through turn 12. It's allowed him around the outside of turn 13. Down the inside of turn 14. And he's going to get the blue mode just for extra benefit. Alfie, was a great move. And V-Carb will be smiling now. Can he chase down Tycho? Unless Laston's going to come back at him. Down the inside, going towards turn 1. He's going to try and fight it, despite having a damaged wing. Down the inside goes the Williams. Will he leave space on the outside? He hasn't quite got the downforce to get the car rotated. And Tycho gets through.
Yeah, change the colour scheme in the top 8. Gains some extra points. Baxi looking like the most likely candidate to gain decent points for a non-blue team out there today.
That's Taz and Triangular battling through turn 1. Red Bull trying to find his way back through again. Down the inside of turn 3. That's a big dive. That was a fantastic move. And that's bravery from the Red Bull, who gets back ahead of the V-Carb. Into the final couple corners. Oh my goodness, the Alpine.
Inside again. A bit of wheel banging, a bit of contact. That was a bit of argy-bargy there. Bit of disc and gruntle rubbing. So, yeah, not sure about that one in the end. But we have got now the Haas is looking very opportunistically at last end. Late. They haven't quite got his braking points worked out yet. As basically in the back of him, that's going to actually let his teammate come through. Are they going to go for a side-by-side? Michael Schumacher make a Hakkinen move? No, they both back out because Laston's just gone straight back again at Blake. I don't care what my wings are, how much carbon fiber is still on my car, how much wing I've got left. I'm going to go for it. I can see you're struggling. I can see your tires aren't there. And I think we're on equal footing in terms of car condition. And these Haas are just getting frustrated behind.
There's Neon almost fending off his teammate who looks like he's got more pace. He wants to get involved. There's very wide there by Laston. As Vaxi, he got a 10-second penalty and he must have overtaken someone with the yellow flags.
More yellow flags.
Well, here comes the Haas down the inside, and Laston's just got swallowed by both of them, and they've timed it absolutely perfectly up to 8 and 9.
This is chaos.
Walker trying to find a way around the outside of turn 5, but not quite there. Here come the Haas though on Blake. Oh my goodness, what a surprising move there down the side of turn 6. Bit of contact between the Alpine and the Haas.
I think Nico's got enough juice in the tank here to really hold off and keep him at bay down this long straight because 95% good. Oh, and a big snap from them, and that's it done. That has to be it. That's it done now. Karen, who has absolutely been, unfortunately for him, not on our radar at all because he pulled away early with the Red Bull squabbling, maintained a gap. Beautiful strategy to maintain the position and keep the lead from after turn 1. Comes around the final corner to bring home the first victory for Div Ford in XRS Season 9. McLaren wins the Australian Grand Prix.
Massive win, absolute domination. Here comes Nico, an incredibly well-deserved P2, fending off the Red Bulls and making his mark on the podium in his first race for VCarb. Triangular Gamer from pole to P3, a podium on debut, very, very solid indeed. Michael Louis P4. Here comes Tycho, despite the crash, still finishing P5. Unfortunately, that penalty might cost him. It's going to be a 2 and a 5 for VCarb. That is huge for the team to finish second in the OCC, essentially chasing down first this season. Here comes the pack that we were spectating for a massive majority of the second half of the race. And with the orders messed up all over the place with the penalties, unfortunately Haas dropped to 9 and 11 with the penalties. We'll see if the Vaxis one gets removed for overtaking under yellow flags. I believe that was the lap car of the Audi getting involved there, getting in the way. Charlie Murphy, great to see him returning to the grid, finishes P12, but look at that penalty, again catching him off guard, and Mel with McLaren's highest finish so far this season, P12. Then Charlie Murphy drops down to 13 with Banter in 14th, and Yeetmax picking up the final points. Both Alpines in the points once again. Who expected them to finish P11 in the OCC after last season's mishaps? Not me, because they were absolutely flying today.